Me. All by myself. Okay. Oh, this is so nice. I can see myself when I talk. Yeah, we're gonna go for our first paddleboarding in America.
Ever. First time ever.
In we go.
What just happened?
I forgot the pump at my mom's house. So now we're turning around. Whoops. I found it! Also, I'm sorry in advance for any audio. I'm not taking our big microphone just to do this. So we're gonna have to hope the GoPro's good enough. Okay, we made it. Parked. Have to blow stuff up now. Go have fun. We did it!
We're at Schmeekley Lake and I'm draining water out of my paddle. Schmeekley Reserve is a park that belongs to our old campus, the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. And they have a bunch of land and trails that you can go walking in, bike riding, whatever you want. So they have a lake in the middle. It even has a little island, which is right behind me. And you can go around the island. The geese, though, on the island are terrible. So watch out for them.
I feel less balanced here than I do in Baldney's.
I do too.
I think it's because maybe in some way my legs are like used to kind of dealing with the gentle rock. And so now they're kind of like rocking on their own to like the rhythm I'm used to. Okay, paddleboarding time is done. It was fun, right?
Yeah, it was a blast. It was different because the water was really like calm and flat, and we're not used to that. Normally Baldney, which is part of a lake, or sorry, part of a river, in Essen it's a little bit more choppy. Yeah, this was like crystal smooth the whole time. Really lovely, great weather, it cooled down. It was so warm. Now we need to deflate our stuff and run away because the mosquitoes are out, which we don't have to deal with in Essen ever, but now we do, and they're gonna eat us.
driving home, and Ellie exclaims, "There's a pig in the yard!"
There was! I've never seen a pig in someone's yard before. Obviously it was a pet pig, and I've heard they're supposed to be really clean animals, but like, I've never seen anyone having one. That was wrong English, I'm sorry.
So we're turning around to go around the block.
And you'll get to see it. Look it, there's an actual pig!
Where?
Oh! Did you see it? Did you get it?
Yeah. Okay, we're home. Time to clean up. We have to wash off our boards and stuff like that. And then we're gonna go have date night. Go to Buffalo Wild Wings. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And have some Blue Moon beer. A big glass. That's needed after our day of hard work and paddling.
Good morning. Today is Monday. We went paddleboarding yesterday and it was a blast. And now today we're doing a lot of chores. So we're starting a morning off with the dentist. I have to get my teeth cleaned. Ellie has that and some other procedures. And then I have to go to the bank. And then I guess there'll be lots of house chores and stuff like that. And continuing work on the basement. So maybe today we'll get to start painting. But first I'll have to fill in some wall cracks.
You'll get to see that later.
So stay tuned. Cleaning is done. Now I have to run home, grab Ellie's retainer, and we're going to go to the bank. And then I have to come back here. Here we go. Okay, at my bank. I'll be right back. I have to go cash a check because weddings are expensive. I really have to say, I need to get like so used to being in the States again. It's just, it feels actually very weird. But in Germany, the mask mandates are so normal and so widespread that it's very like easy for me to think, yeah, bring a mask everywhere, use it everywhere because of COVID and everything. But in America, it's not like that at all. In fact, most states do not have mandates, and some states even, unfortunately, kind of prohibit mandates. So here, I never know walking into an establishment if they want you to wear a mask, if it's optional, because some places require it, and some places say it's up to you. And then being from where me and Ellie live and grew up, it's slightly more like rural, and there are a lot of people that actually take offense to it or think you shouldn't be wearing them at all. And so it's very weird, and because I myself am very like non-confrontational, I'm always like hesitant, should I wear one, should I not? And I'm not as worried about it because I'm vaccinated, of course, but like there is still a Delta variant and it's still like a problem. So I do genuinely think that I should wear one wherever I go, but there's always like this bit of peer pressure to me, and Ellie does not have that problem, and that's really sweet. And so like she's like a big supporting thing for me to just think that, you know, it really is okay. And so it makes me really happy when I go to institutions and businesses in America right now that do require it or show a lot of support for it, because to me those are the institutions worth supporting, and it makes me very happy that they are trying to keep up public health. I don't know if you've seen, but this is my cat from when I lived at home. This is Shivers. Say hi, Shivs. Back to the dentist. First, a little treat. Get out, up, got it. We've collected Ellie. Ellie, how do you feel? What happened?
I'm very numb. So I needed some fillings done and some like refillings done, and so they numbed this side and this side on the top, and then on the bottom they didn't want to numb me because we did it all today, because then I couldn't like eat or swallow for like, not swallow, but I couldn't like, I would be numb for 3 hours, and they didn't want that, so they just did this one without it, and it was fairly painless. a little bit of pain, but it's all over.
Are you able to smile?
Yeah, this is my smile.
It looks pretty normal.
It feels like not. Oh, my teeth up here feel giant when my tongue feels them. They're like, wow, it's like craters up there.
Okay, we're going to Starbucks.
Lucas is making fun of me.
There's a good reason why though.
The lady who was helping me with the fillings, she's like, yeah, you should probably be able to eat a smoothie or drink a smoothie, like, because I don't have feelings. If I chew it could be dangerous. So she's like, yeah, smoothie. And so I don't think a smoothie will work because watch. It can't suck. Ooh. Well, that went somewhat well. All right, we've just had a quick lunch. Now I'm going to go to the store because I need more spray paint to finish a project, and my hair is terrible. I'm so sorry. I'm working on doing a shower curtain for my future mother-in-law, and I've been painting her railing because it's been really rusty and I had the paint for the shower curtain rod and I thought, why not? So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And while I'm gone, Lucas will be working downstairs to patch some of the holes in the brick. And then I will probably get to apply primer tonight. We'll see.
So, like we said, we have some basement construction to do. So this space behind me is where we're trying to store a lot of Ellie and I's stuff at my mom's house until we're done traveling the world and we can take it back for ourselves. But this area definitely needs a little bit of work, so we're giving it a nice new paint job and some much needed cleaning. But since we went paddleboarding yesterday, we left all of our stuff, so I need to clean that up. And then I'm going to use special cement to patch some of the cracks and holes in here because my mom has bat problems. So we're gonna stop that. And then I think we have to do some more wall scraping. We need to scrape all the walls so that they're ready to accept the primer, and then we can start priming. Hopefully we can do all the painting and get started tomorrow if I can get done today. We have a lot to do. I already scraped all of this yesterday, so today is cement for this stuff. And then everything behind here, which maybe you'll eventually see, needs to be scraped today. And I thought that would go fast, but as I look at it, I'm less and less convinced by the minute. Today might be a long day. But first, let's clean up a bit.
Something else maybe worth talking about, sorry about the sound quality, like I said, this is a different setup than what you're used to. Regarding COVID processes, so most places accept people to walk in without masks, and we have seen a lot of people without masks. I'd say it's kind of like 50-50 right now, which is better. When we first got here, I would say like probably about 70% of the people weren't wearing masks, about 30% were. Right now the CDC has made a recommendation that like even vaccinated individuals should be wearing masks, and that's how we've been treating it this whole time. Like we've been wearing masks where we go, everywhere, as much as we can. And so I'm really happy that we've been treating it this way, but yet I really wish that American businesses would just stay firm with the people and say, hey, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not allowed to enter. I think someone definitely needs to say that and set those rules, because otherwise people will do what they want. And so when we went to the dentist even sent out a text message saying that if you aren't wearing a mask, you will not be seen. So I really liked how they were kind of handling it more like the Europeans have been handling it, or more like Germany has been handling it, where everyone needs to wear masks. And I have had my temperature checked twice, so the policy for when I went to a hospital to pick up something, I just walked in and out, and they needed to see me first and like check my temperature. And when I went to the dentist, I had to be wearing a mask, and they also checked my temperature. And so I really like this. I feel like some businesses are very like handling this the way Germany is, where everyone still needs to be wearing masks, but more like retail businesses aren't, because they know they could get a lot of backlash. So yes, we are heading off to everyone's favorite store. Maybe, not maybe. It's definitely not my favorite store. Sorry about that.
Thank you for shopping at Walmart.
We just bought some spray paint and some gloves because I don't like getting spray paint on my hands because it never comes off. And for engagement photos, that won't look so nice. My feeling is coming back in my face a little bit. I still slur, I feel like, but that's okay. It's to be expected.
Now I have a chair. Okay, first things first, we bought this, it's called watertight hydraulic cement. So my general understanding is I have to mix this with water and make like a paste. I use these gloves that I'm sitting on right now, and it'll fill up some holes. And yeah, my mom's house is over 100 years old. It's probably as old as the city that I grew up in. And so a lot of the like stone that was used to build the foundation of the house is kind of crumbling and falling apart. So this is the first big step to making sure no like animals get into the house through the cracks, because it has happened in the past. And once that's done, I guess we'll do the thing that I really don't want to do, which is scraping the rest of the walls. We're scraping the rest of the walls with these metal bristled brushes, largely because a lot of the walls are falling apart. So we want to scrape everything off so everything that's loose and all the dust comes off, so that then this stuff and the eventual paint will hold on better. This is like the first time ever that this basement has ever been taken care of in this way. So it's pretty exciting. It's also a lot of work, and I do mean painting. We bought all of this paint to do the basement. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but we'll see. It's 3 gallons of paint, which for most of you guys is 11.3 liters of paint. We'll just see what happens, huh? Oh my gosh, it's so heavy. Oh. Okay, I have one wall left to do. Heat kicked on. I have one wall left to do. I think it'll go really fast, and then I have to do the concrete fillings on the rest, and then that stage will be done. And then tonight or tomorrow we will start the actual painting. That'll be exciting. Yes, Ellie, tell us what you're doing.
Alright, so Lucas is going to go upstairs and work on some stuff for some of his other clients for his job. I, in the meantime, am going to start priming the walls, which means basically putting on a coat of stuff that makes the paint that you put on after stick better. So here's some primer, and we get to start.
So it's day 3. This morning I had to take my mom to work, and now Ellie is off to get a haircut, and I, for all of those of you who have been waiting for such a long time for this, I am getting a haircut later today. But first, while Ellie's gone, I actually have some work to do, so I'll be doing like my normal freelancing work for a bit. Then Ellie will come back, I will go get my haircut, and then I don't know what the day has in store for us. It's supposed to thunderstorm, so we're staying inside. So I imagine that means lots of painting. Alright, so me and Ellie have both had our new haircuts for the day, and now we finally get to show you. And
3, 2, 1.
ta-da! There's nothing here, see? It's also flat. A little bit of a curve, a German-inspired curve.
Yeah, really, I was expecting him to have the whole like side parted thing like the Germans do. Very European.
So there you go. These are our fancy new haircuts. This is for you people in the comments, because I hear you all screaming about my hair. Okay, it's not actually many of you at all. It's okay though. Now we have more housework to do, like I said earlier. We've gotten a fair amount done. Keep going.